Well, you've mentioned Indians.
According to the Indian High Commissioner, well before formal diplomatic relations were established between India and PNG, Indians have been engaged in the Oceania region historically as sugarcane plantation workers or other arrangements under colonial administration, thus settling in the places where they worked. India and PNG relations began when Papua New Guinea gained independence in 1975. This was further strengthened with official diplomatic relations established between the two countries in 1995.
And since then, our relationship has been growing by leaps and bounds. And it is not only the political. I'm very happy to mention that it's not only the political, but encompasses the entire gamut of the relationship, be it cultural, be it political, of course I mentioned, economic, commercial, and people to people, which is very important. Not many people know there's a very large, vibrant Indian community in Papua New Guinea.
The Indian High Commissioner said although trade between the two nations has been effective, there needs to be more direct trade to enable greater investment.
India and PNG have a bilateral trade in the range of about $200 million annually. And the balance of trade is in favor of PNG. But this does not represent the actual trade which takes place between the two countries, because most of the trade between our two countries takes place through the third countries. And my endeavor during my stay here is that we should have a direct trade between the two sides.
On the occasion of the Indian Republic Day in January this year, which was celebrated by the Indian community in PNG at APEC House, where Prime Minister James Marape, as well as founding father of the nation, Grand Chief Sir Michael Somare, were invited among other dignitaries. Prime Minister Marape encouraged Indian businesses to invest in PNG, particularly in downstream processing projects.
Since you first put in those words to ensure India as a nation, the modern contemporary India is what it is today, and we learn a lot from what is happening in the Indian experience. It's not easy running government, looking after 1.4 billion people. Indian government successfully continues to ensure democracy prevails in a nation of over 1 billion people for the last 73 years. Today, nation almost at 1.4 billion people. Papua New Guinea has a lot also to offer India.
However, the Indian High Commissioner highlighted what is required to enable greater business investment between PNG and India.
What is required is that we have to create an enabling requirement for that. That is, we need to have visa facilities because at the moment they take some time to get the visas, and for the businessman it becomes a hindrance. Other is, we need to sign the bilateral investment protection agreement, because that gives confidence to both sides.